How did I know? I think we need to go back in time before coming back to the future to almost the present, then to the present. Before I knew it, next thing, it became a complicated relationship because
it was an hexagon.
It was a triangle.
The triangle is bigger than a triangle, so it had many shapes inside.
He was going to cheat on me. I had known like a year before. I'm not even making this up.
Hello, Miss. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Christiana Shomi Enyere, and with me here is.
My name is Enyere Agape.
Yeah, this is my lovely husband.
Over black.
So, I've seen that you people you like video that my husband is in, because I don't understand. You will not engage my own video. Any video my husband is, you people will be rushing it like hot cake. I don't understand.
I say pray for grace. You say no. What else? Pray for grace.
So from our last video, we spoke about how we met. I'm going to drop the link to the video in the box above. And from some of the comments, someone asked that we discuss how we got our conviction.
Okay.
So, but because I have like spoken about how I met you and how everything went like a couple of times, I would just want you to share your own side of your conviction.
Ta-da.
How you got to know that this beautiful lady here is going to be your wife.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Don't mind me. I can just be unnecessarily funny or stubborn sometimes. Okay, so how did I know? I think we need to go back in time before coming back to the future to almost the present, then to the present eventually. So basically, before now, when I was just dating, we just always date. Date is date. You see one person you like, you talk to the person, you
She
date,
agrees.
everybody is fine. And glory be to God. So after doing that for about 8 to 9 years. Just dating like that. So I was like, okay, see, bro, you're growing old. Like literally, this is not because I was under pressure. Fine, most of my friends were like older than myself and all of that, but all of my friends were married with at least 2 kids. So there's no way everybody's just kind of like, I'm not serious with my life. But that
you were not serious with your life. It's not like it was like you were not serious with your
life. I dated someone, and after the relationship went off like that, I was like, okay, this time around, we were serious in my life. Let's go. So I started dating someone, and before I knew it, next thing, it became a complicated relationship because
it was an hexagon.
It was a triangle.
The triangle is bigger than a triangle, so it had many shapes inside.
So it was a triangle, and it ended up messy. And in my head, I was like, no, this is not what I wanted. Because really, from before that triangle occurred, I really wanted something serious. I wanted to progress with life. I was tired of doing plenty dating spree. God, yeah, God, I beg now. So, but really, for what it is, that's what it was. So this time, I literally prayed, spoke to God, and all of that. And like we said in how we met, how I met her sister first, and all of that. And so there was the day we were going to like meet eventually, and after all of that, though we had some planned work. We did some permutation. We know you are not with anybody. You know your value is going to be 0, nobody for you. So
you want to pity my condition.
So we just worked, some permutations, we just aligned all those things. But then, about a night or 2 before that particular day, I slept. And I think I've said it before in the video, I'm not too certain. So I slept, and in the dream, I saw, I asked her out. And she was like, no. But it was as though I could see beyond her physical self.
It was seeing in the unseeable.
I could see her heart.
Oh.
And her heart was like saying, please just ask me once more.
And I'll say yes.
So when she said no initially, We were at what's the name of that park now? It's not Kanu. Is it Kanu? Kanu BC Park at Ikeja there. So when, because we were meant to go to another park. This is why it's funny. We were meant to go to another park.
Which
but the
is
dream
JJT.
But the dream I had was in Kano. So one way or the other, we eventually ended up in Kano that day.
Yes.
And like it was under the same tree. So I'd asked her out. I'd forgotten about the dream now.
About dreamer.
I'd asked her out and she was just looking at me like, okay, blah, blah,
You're
blah, blah, blah. Go on. And she was like, no, and all of that. Then, me now, as a bro now, you just take it as on your thick skin. I think I was eating chicken or maybe Pringles or something. I can't remember. But I just remember my dream. I said, yes, ooh. Before I can carry myself over the bar.
You should have just left me now.
No, I did not leave her. I just remember. Because I just asked her out again. So in my head, I was like, okay. So why is God bringing this one to me? Why is it that all the times I was doing my own do? God did not talk. As in, you won't believe it. I was just dating for dating's sake. It's as bad as when I was dating, seeing someone else before I met her. When the person was going to cheat on me, I had known like a year before. I'm not even making this up. I had known like a year before. And eventually it happened. It was so bad that when it happened, the person she cheated with was talking to me, explaining how they went out and all of that.
In your dream, Abby?
No, like now in real life when it happened.
Oh, okay.
Because the person was now explaining to me how everything happened. Thinking I was trying to date her.
Not knowing that you were dating.
Not knowing I was dating her and I was the person she was saying she was in a serious relationship with and all of that. So my breakfast there, it was not served by the doors, by the corners. It was given to me directly. It was on a platter of gold though. They put goat head here, put kobe, like.
You just served yourself. So
this time, this is how we met, and I was immediately that thing happened. I was like, okay, this one God is talking to me after 9 years. Imagine now, God speaks to you after 9 years. You know your word.
It was here by force.
By fire, by force. So, so when we started dating, mentally, then after I went back home and I reminisced and found out about everything, prayed to God some more. The next time we're going to talk, because it was just a yes on yes, okay, we agreed to date, not
anything serious.
Just agreed to date.
No, let's
finish. So after speaking and all of that, and so anytime I prayed, that dream kept coming back to my head. That it kept coming back. So eventually, when we were going to talk this talk, really, I told her, Auntie, let us date. And it's not just date. It's not about let us date and see where this is going. Let us date and take this there. It's not. We are not saying where it's going. No, we know what we want. We are driving at it.
Yeah. So it wasn't love at first sight. It wasn't based on attraction. It was based on we want this and we want to make it work.
So it was very intentional. We were intentional with what we were doing. So I try to tell people most times now that if you want to do something, please don't just do let's see where it works. Especially when you're within the range of you want to set it down and all of that. Be intentional, because if you see if you want to do let's see where it goes to, or let's see where it leads to.
Just keep trying.
Maybe everybody just be doing free flow, fla, all of that, free flow.
Free flow.
Follow. That's the Yoruba follow. So, but you can't do that. You can't just you can't live your life based on chances and everything. You have to be intentional.
Yeah, you have to take decisions.
We were intentional about what we wanted. So when I think she said something in the last video that even when we had our misunderstandings, one of our recent videos that she'll be dropping soon. When we had our misunderstanding, it was never a matter of I'm tired, I'm not doing again. What are you not doing again? It's not possible.
This one.
There's nothing like I'm tired, I'm not doing it again.
You must do.
We were just the issue. But the do. Yeah, you did do already and you do is going to do you too.
So we were clear that except it is not in God's will for us, then we're not going to force it. But as far as our relationship was concerned, we were going to make it work.
And after a while, we are Nigerians now, our parents will always say, let us pray. So when my mom told me, blah, 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 I was like, okay, go. But me, I know already. She was like, hey, well, I said, okay, you go first. She went, she did her prayers and everything. She was like, that there's peace, that she's 50 I said, applaudissez. I told you. Appearance on the other hand too.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Like there was no objection whatsoever.
I remember one day I was with her dad and her dad was telling me that. So they were discussing and was like, who is this person that's been calling you? Who is this Agathe?
Everybody there was single.
Like she was single. certified single. And as we were talking about it and all of that, like there was no hard lights for like they had
For
power
like-
cut off for
Yeah, for like weeks.
for weeks. And the moment you just said, Imole one bear.
And the light
And
just came
that was
on
like there's light in
on
this,
that part,
on
on
this
the journey.
And
My
it
dad
was-
is a pastor anyway.
I see
so.
miracle.
And there was lights,
I
like
see
immediate.
miracle.
Everybody was stoned. Like my mom was there, my siblings were there. Immediately, light just said, Imole one on you. And light just came on. And I was like, see what I was telling you?
God said, let there be light. It was agape you called.
Yeah, and there
There
was
was light.
voila.
Okay. No, be serious with my life. I'm serious with my life, don't mind me. Okay, so that was it for me, and really, I just danced with it. It was as good as when I was going to ask her, like I said earlier, let's work towards this, and she was still telling no.
Yeah, I was skeptical. You know, when you've gone up and down,
Auntie,
and I already told God that particular year
Yeah.
that see
I'm
this
not
relationship thing, just take it. When it's time, just show me who the person is.
And you see,
will
this is what is interesting about God. God can allow you go and do your thing when you're tired and you come back. Especially when you're tired and you just be like, see, I'm not doing it again. God will be like, me.
I'm just
ready
getting
to
started.
move.
Like I'm just
So
getting
most that's what happened to me after about 9 years of jumping around. I don't want to talk too much, but you understand, you good. And she told us like, okay, this year, because she got premium breakfast though, very very good premium ones. And the video is there now.
No, that's just one out of many.
Yes, now.
It's just one out
The
of
video is
many.
there. So that's when God too decided to work on that case,
Yeah.
and see how we put both of us together, made us have this conviction, made us believe and see that okay, there's light to it, and we thank God we are here today.
Yeah.
We've been dating for over 3 years. We've been married for almost a year, and we can only bless God. It's going
Yeah,
better.
it's just getting better by the day.
And we're just both fine. Everything is just going on fine. So for me, my conviction was that let's say that little.
That dream.
That dream, that little, was very strong.
Yeah.
It's not until they say you now see someone walking down the aisle and say, Papa, let God speak to you. Once you hold that to, once you
I think I
hold
have
on
a
to,
video on prophecy too.
yeah, once you hold on to that little word,
Yeah.
that little assurance from God,
So you
will
also
grow.
need to know when God is talking to you and how He talks to you,
yeah,
so that you don't miss out on the major talk
yeah,
when you're trying to get minor signs.
yeah,
So I think you realized on time that
yeah.
okay, this is God talking to me, and
Yeah.
you just said this is the word for my
Mhm.
relationship.
I just held it,
Rema,
Rema.
and you just cut it.
I cut it.
So I think I was talking about my own conviction in another video because
Why you cut it?
if we talk about it, this video is going to be
very long.
lengthy because God speaks to me through dreams too, and
that's
then
what
I
you
had
do.
many dreams.
Mm.
So maybe 2 or 3
Should we
major
dream
dreams.
about one dream together?
If you stayed till the end of this video, thank you very much.
We appreciate
Don't forget to like, share, and comment.
Yeah.
Let us know you enjoy us.
Let me know how God spoke to you guys. I'll be reading the comment section this time around.
Yes,
Let me know how
out.
God. I'm sweating again. When God created me, He created plenty water around me. Don't mind me.
So it would be replying to your comments on my DM.
I'll be able to reply this time around.
And also, if there's any other thing you want us to talk about, please feel free to ask.
Let us know.
I'm ordering one video, and it's the video of our first night. Our first night as a couple. Anytime I want to talk about that video, I don't know.
Spirit does not always lead you.
No,
One
the
day-
leading is not there.
One day
but
she
one
will
day is
invite
one
me
day.
on this channel, and I'll just scatter the plan. I'll just go straight for that. You guys, trust me, Agape.
I'll see you in my next video. Until then.
Bye.